Hello everybody, my name is Owen and I'm pretty much going to explain how the play-ins work which are happening on Sunday, and also I'll make some predictions for them. So we have 3 groups, each with 4 players in, and each group has 1 player from Americas, 1 player from APAC and 2 from EMEA, and it's a round robin, so each player plays every other player in their group in a best of 3 match in the same format as the World League, so moving, no move, NMPZ. And then the way it works is the top player from each group will advance straight to the World Championships, the bottom player from each group gets eliminated, and the 2 middle players then go into this last chance match, and they each play 1 best of 5. If you win, you qualify for the World Championships. If you lose, you're eliminated and probably won't get any more chances. So that's how the format works. Nice and simple. And now I'll make some predictions. So I've taken a screenshot here, and I'll start with Group 1, which has Spaghetti, Lenley, Raleigh and Orlando. So Spaghetti versus Lenley, I have I'll go through fairly quickly. I'll just put Lenley 2-0. Actually, from now on, I'll do ticks and crosses, or just ticks. So Lenley, and then Raleigh to Spaghetti, maybe fairly close. I'm probably a bit EME biased, maybe, but I'll go for Raleigh for that one. Orlando versus Raleigh. Orlando played very well against Radu in the World League. That's one of, I didn't see too many matches of him, but he looked pretty good. I know Raleigh can play well, especially if he gets India, for example, but I think I'll have Orlando in that one. Then let's go Lenley. We need it'd be cool to see Lenley qualify to the German World Championships. Then I'll go Orlando and Lenley again. That way we have Lenley winning the group. Sorry about my terrible handwriting. And then second place would be, I'll do it after. Okay, so next group is Repla, Noxie, Strafan and Gingy. So Repla versus Noxie, I think Noxie is very good. And Repla versus Strafan, I feel like Strafan has, when he's playing well, he can be insane, but I think he might not have been playing as much Geoguessr recently or something. But it depends how Strafan is playing this one, I think. But I'll go for Strafan to win, I believe. And Gingy versus Strafan, yeah, Gingy is also quite an inconsistent player. But I think Strafan might clutch up. Let's go for Strafan again. And Gingy versus Noxie. I'm going to go for Noxie this one. And Strafan versus Noxie. I'll go for Noxie the 3rd time. And Repla versus Gingy. That's a tough one. I'll give I think Gingy can play extremely well, but I reckon on this one I'll give Repla a win. And I'm definitely not confident, but I think that this group has 2 of the strongest EMEA players who haven't qualified yet. So yeah, we'll see if that's true. So this one has Noxie qualifying. And then final group, Eamon, Karatsu, Jamabi and Jim Timmy. We have Eamon vs Karatsu. Karatsu didn't have the best World League. I'll go for Eamon winning this one. And then we have Jamabi versus Eamon. I think Jamabi is pretty good. I have him winning this. And Jim Timmy versus Karatsu. And Karatsu is pretty good at moving, but I'd say this whole group is probably, each player is quite good at moving, but definitely knows their information. So like none of them really have that advantage. Jamabi versus Jim Timmy. It's quite a close one. I feel like I've been quite EMEA biased so far, so I'll try going for Jim Timmy on this one. And then, I mean, Jamabi did quite a lot better than Kratzer in the EMEA World League, so I'll have him there. Then Eamon versus Jim Timmy. I'll have Jim Timmy in that one, which means that, okay, so, okay, I'm not writing out the whole word Jim Intimidator here, but I'll just write Jim because otherwise it's not going to fit. Okay, so there are the group winners. Now we can move on to the last chance. Right, I've figured out the seeds for the last chance, and I'm sorry my handwriting is so bad, but that's fine. So we've got Orlando versus Eamon, Stefan versus Ralius, and Jamabi versus Repler. So for Orlando versus Eamon, that's a tough one. Eamon was struggling in the World League. I think I might go Orlando 2-1 on this one. But I can definitely see that going either way. Stefan versus Ralius. So I said earlier that I'd give Stefan was going to be clutch in this play-in, but I think I've changed my mind. I'll go for Ralius. I thought Ralius played decently well in the World League, and I think there's a good chance he can get it done here. Finally, Jamabi versus Repler. I'll be biased towards the Germans and give Jamabi a win. So there we go. Those are my predictions, and I probably got them all wrong, so we all replayed their curse. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'm trying to decide whether to do more videos like this, so yeah. Okay, goodbye.